Okay, so first of all, I just want to say, start off by saying I am so glad that I did that video about Patricia McNeilly being a fraud and exposing her, because even though all the backlash that I got from people and the panic attack I had that night and throwing up and not being able to sleep and blah blah blah, it was worth it. That's why I waited so long to do that. Even though God kept prompting me every time she'd steal something of mine and then put it in her video. He said, "Are you going to do it now? Are you going to do it now?" After like the 5th time, I was like, okay, I'll listen to you, God. I'll do this. I avoided it because I knew I was going to get a panic attack. I was going to get all the backlash and the negative energy. I could feel it before it even came, before people even commented. It was like I had said something about them personally in the video. These people who, I'm like, why are they attacking me when I'm exposing this person for stealing from me? And then come to find out it was a bigger reason than I was even aware of. God wanted me to do that because I got emails from people and comments from people who had gotten services from her, okay, where she told them, she's a date setter, okay? She would give them all these dates, a certain whatever union's going to happen on this day, that day, whatever. And then it wouldn't happen, and they would, ask her whatever. She just pushed the date back again, and you can go to the video. She doesn't respond to any of her comments. If it's still there, the one where she talks about the receiver twin. I'm the only one on YouTube that I've ever seen that has ever said the receiver twin and the twin waiting to be received in one of the twin flame tarot readings that I did. And after the 4th or 5th time of me posting something, and then that day or the next day, right after I posted something, then she posts something containing this, like, too similar to where you can't just say, oh, it's part of the collective. That's a bunch of bullshit. When it's so specific like that, like the hunter becoming the hunted, which is a channeled message I got from when I was sitting with the energies of Black Goo and Saint Hubert, the Charmant souvenir medal that my dad had that had Saint Hubert on it. See, the thing is that people get a channeled message and they say, oh, but I can't go into detail about how I got this channeled message and blah blah blah. But I'll give you details. That's how you know I'm not lying. You can believe it or not, it doesn't matter, but I'll give you I will divulge the details. Okay? Other people, that's how you know they're stealing from other people. They just watch all these videos and then regurgitate it on their channel, and they say it's a channeled message. Well, where were you when you got this? What energies, what were you sitting with? What topic were you sitting with to get the information? Like, I give specific details. Like when I saw my aura, I was on the pot going to the bathroom, and I was trying to figure out how to see my aura, and I was researching that day of like putting your hand on a piece of white paper and letting your eyes kind of defocus and blah blah blah. But these other people that have stolen from me, like Twin Flame Union 1111, I think those guys' names are. Oh, the channeled message about the harvest. Okay, that was after I found a little book called Harvest Time and all this stuff, and the harvest cake. I've deleted things so far. I've deleted so many things but I don't care. It doesn't matter, because I'm not out here to try to get people to believe me or not believe me. I'm just sharing my truth. Okay? And this is always after I post something, so, and he even said, oh, I can't tell you how I got this channeled message. But I can. You stole it from me. And I can tell you how I got my channeled message. I will give you details. Okay? I went to a thrift store. The only thing I found that day was this little book called Harvest Time. And, okay? Look, people. But see, they'll probably never believe me because they're not even watching my stuff. They're watching all this other stuff that's just regurgitated bullshit. So they're going to believe them over me, which I don't care. I'm not in the believe me, please believe me over them game. I don't care. I'm not trying to make money. I don't care about subscribers, likes. I don't care about any of that. That's why I've closed my comment section, because I don't need compliments and thank yous. Give it to God. Thank Him. Thank Jesus. all the glory goes to God. So I don't need my comment section open. And yes, I'm puffing on some herbs right now. Herbs, okay? Organic bay leaf. You can't see because the light's not on, and I'm not going to turn it on to prove myself so people believe me, because I don't give a shit. That's organic bay leaf. And in this little Hawaiian woven, carved and woven basket box thing is a bunch of lavender. So I'm smoking bay leaf and lavender right now to just kind of try to be calm. Not that I need anything, but hey, I can do what I want to do. I'm a sovereign being, and if you want to judge, I don't give a shit. Judge away. So I'm glad I called out Patricia McNeilly, because these people who were manipulated by her had one had a few sessions with her. First of all, Patricia McNeilly has never met her twin. Okay, she first claimed to be Seraphim in one of her videos, and then after I had spoken about me being Oraphim, then all of a sudden she's Ophanim. She couldn't even pronounce it. Ophanim or whatever. Ophanim. And so she changed that, and then she's never even met her twin. There's a lot of people out here perpetrating to be a twin flame, and they haven't even met their twin. Oh, well, I know they exist in the 3D, the 5D, and the... Oh, gosh. You shouldn't even know about twin flames until your life's a wreck because of this person that's crossed your path, and you're like, what the hell's happening to me, my body, my mind, my life, what's going on? And then you stumble across twin flame because God wants to help give you some clarity. It's not something that you can learn about and then call in your twin flame, or, oh, they exist in the 5D, right? You know what? I don't even know. All I know is my own path, but it sounds like a bunch of bullshit to me. Okay? You're out here a twin flame teacher and all this stuff, but you haven't even met your twin flame. See, the twin flame thing is about sharing your twin flame journey. If you haven't met your twin flame, how the hell do you know you're a twin flame? Maybe you just have depression. Maybe you just have an imbalance. You need some B vitamin or something. Come on, people. And then Soul Star Tarot or Star Soul, whatever, that chick Hazel, she sends me an email that she unsubbed my channel, because I called her out on that video too, because she stole my channeled message of the hunter becomes the hunted, and she put that in one of her tarot readings. I'm like, that's pretty damn specific for a collective, like Akashic records we can all tap into and get the same bullshit. That was my channeled message. That was too fucking specific for anyone else to get, okay? That was my experience, my channeled message. She sends me an email saying that she unsubbed my channel because I was crying and upset in one of them. And then another one I was angry because I was accusing someone of stealing my works from me. But she calls herself a teacher and a healer and all this, but then she unsubs me because I was upset in some of my videos. Yeah, because I'm fucking real, bitch. And I told her, don't email me. Post that shit up on the video like everybody else did so they can see it for themselves. Put it out there in the public where people can see it and judge for themselves. No, people want to email me and keep it all hidden. Same with Sonnet 1117. Well, I didn't want to post it on your video, so I decided to email you. Bringing spirit into form. People say they're getting these messages, channeled messages, but really what it is they're just watching all these videos on YouTube and then regurgitating it on their own channel as if it's their channeled message or things that they're getting. Yeah, they're getting it, but not from having a conversation with God. They're getting it from watching all these fucking YouTube videos. So Patricia McNeilly tells these people dates. She hasn't even met her twin flame. She changes from Seraphim, now she's Oraphim. She's taken so much, calling it the receiver twin, bringing abundance from 5D down to 3D. When that's bringing spirit into form. I said that so many times in my readings. Okay, now it's just out there and everyone's saying it, so I can't even claim that anymore. She told this person who emailed me or commented on my video. There was a few people, and and I'm not blaming her for them listening to her and making her their Leviathan. Okay, that's on them. But they're entrusting her, you know, with this personal information, you know, their twin flame journey, and they don't know what to do, and they're stuck or they're whatever. This is why I say get in the stillness and silence to get the answers for yourself. I'm my own worst salesperson. Like, that's why I don't make any money doing this, because people don't want truth. They want lip service. They want fluff. I'm not a twin flame fluff girl, okay? Sorry. That's not me. That's not my path. That's not a path, period. That's not a purpose and a path, period. Let alone mine. She told this person to quit their job, move across the country to be closer to their twin flame. So they quit their job, they move, their twin flame ultimately rejects them. So they're homeless, jobless, no money, and totally depressed because this person rejected them. And this is someone who's like, oh, the mother of twin flames and knows all this shit. She's just regurgitating shit that she sees everywhere too. She's nothing special. And that is irresponsible. To tell people to do this or do that, that is irresponsible. A professional psychiatrist doesn't even tell you what to do. They sit there and they let you talk the whole time. Because you ultimately end up answering your own questions. Because it's talk therapy. When you just talk and get it out, you feel better. When you talk and get it out, God responds to you. If people don't like me because I'm real, oh well. YouTube is one of the most unethical entities I have ever dealt with in my life. And I've been abused, molested, blah, blah, blah. YouTube is extremely unethical. The most unethical arena. I mean, besides like the music industry in Hollywood and all that evil shit. Yay, Kanye! Woo! It's not about how he fucked up in the past, sold his soul to the devil. He finally spoke truth. Good. Good. You see like Lady Gaga coming out of that shit now, and they're starting to wake up. And all these motherfuckers, and it's funny because they're like mostly white people at Kanye's concert, and they're all, oh yeah, gung ho, they'll spend $150 to go see this person they love so much, they love his music, they love, oh Kanye, woo woo woo, right? And then boom, they turn on him, flip of a switch, they turn on him. He ain't your house boy. He's not a little puppet that, oh, just because you paid $150 that he's got to be like, oh, yes, massa, whatever you say, massa, yes, massa. People are going to call me a racist now because wake up and listen to the whole thing in context. He ain't your house boy. He ain't your slave. He ain't your N-word. He doesn't have to do what you say just because you pay $150. You know where that $150 goes? You think the musicians and actors are making money? We just want to talk shit about them because we see their name and face plastered all over everything, and we're so ignorant that we just go to the easiest thing. Oh, the front person, the famous person. Let's attack them. Because you don't see the face of the people behind the scenes running everything, the people in charge of the record companies, the production companies. And they're making money off of every artist that they have contracts with. You think these actors are overpaid? You think these musicians are overpaid? They're getting drops in the bucket. They're getting chicken scratch compared to these evil motherfuckers in charge of all the shit. But their name and face isn't plastered everywhere. And we're so dumb that we'll just take the easy, oh, let's just make them the scapegoat because we know their face and their name. They're easy to point out. As soon as Kanye speaks one word of truth, what did the crowd start doing? They start booing, hissing, I want my money back. See, because they're all about money. They didn't care about truth. $150? That's the best $150 you ever spent, B. You just got some truth. You just got schooled in the school of truth. For $150. That's a damn good deal. Captive audience. Perfect. Good plan. Didn't tell anybody he was going to do that. He may not have even known he was going to do that. But he just got filled with the Spirit and was like, you know what? I got however many thousands of people at my disposal right now. Captive audience. Here we go with some truth. And they turned on him, boom, like that. That's why I don't care about people liking me or disliking me. Because one minute they hate you, one minute they love you, next minute they hate you. I only care if God loves me. And God always loves me, no matter what. So I want to just serve God, be obedient to God, do God's will. My will is coalesced with God, not yours, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what you got to say. I'm not some twin flame fluffer. You can't handle truth? And this Hazel from Star Soul Trail, she goes, oh, there's something dragging you down. You seem imbalanced, blah, blah, blah. And then I responded to her, and then in the same breath she's saying she cares. I'm just like, double talk. First of all, I'm the imbalanced one. She's the one who's been chasing some dude who don't want her for like 10 years. Okay? After a year passed, I'm like, wow, I haven't seen my twin flame in a year. I need to move on from this shit. I'll do a twin flame reading now and then because people who want to know truth, here's your confirmation. I don't have a premeditated story and just like spew that story no matter what the cards say. No. I say what the cards are saying. And some people just want to play with cards and just give you fluff stories. And it's the same. Oh my God. Grounding, healing, grounding, healing. Oh, healing, grounding, healing, grounding. Get the fuck outside yourself. Oh, you're so lucky that your biggest problem is healing and grounding when there's people on the street fucking starving and fucking freezing to fucking death. Go give a homeless person a fucking meal, a jacket. Go donate a tricycle to the fucking family service center. Go fucking do something real. Oh, light language and grounding and healing and I don't care if you're religious, if you're esoteric, if you're dealing with speaking in tongues and light language and shit. Be careful. And right, I exposed that shit, and this little twin flame clique that was like hanging around and shit, you see, they stopped. Cause that shit, you expose it, and it scares them away from doing it. One of them she doesn't even have her channel out here anymore. I'm not saying I'm responsible for that. I'm saying I allow God to speak through me. I am a channel and a vessel for God, straight up. That's it. God only. God resides in me. No one else. Nothing else. I don't do it to serve man. I don't do it to serve ego. God pushed me and pushed me. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I'm going to have a panic attack. I'm going to get sick. People are going to attack me, hate me. I'm going to lose subscribers. And he says, go forth. I say he. You see? Because I'm fucking brainwashed too. Go forth with fortitude is what God told me. And so I did. And I called out all these people. They're just they're just in the same loop of healing, balancing, grounding, healing, grounding, healing, grounding, healing, grounding, healing. You know what's grounding? Giving back to the less fortunate. Get outside of yourself every once in a damn while. Christ almighty. And I really mean Christ almighty. You have that power inside you. You don't need anybody telling you what your truth is. You don't need confirmation. You don't even need to know astrology. If you're in tune, you know the shit. That's why the last couple days I've just been, this Sagittarian energy, my My rising is Sag, 1 degree, right out of Scorpio. I was picking up all that Scorpio energy as I was being born, ended up in 1 degree Sag rising. And my Venus and Neptune are both in Sag as well. Capricorn sun up in here, born on Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday, January 15th. My moon sign is Cancer. Cancer is ruled by the moon. Capricorn, Cancer. Hello. Look that shit up. Cardinal, natural born leader. Sagittarius, truth seeker and teller. Teacher, healer. That's my nature. God gave me my nature. I serve my nature. That's how I serve God. I'm straight up. I'm an open book. I don't answer people's questions. I feel moved to share something, I do. If I feel moved to call somebody, I mean, it might take me a while, because, you know, I'm a human being. I have fears and stuff that I work through, so it might take me a while to, like, calling out Patricia McNeilly. It took me a while because I knew what was going to come. I knew what was coming. I knew I was going to have a panic attack. I knew I was going to lose all kinds of subscribers. I knew people were going to hate on me. But I still left the comment section open because I wanted people to purge that shit and get it all out. But see, it's like these people didn't even have anything to do with it. Why are you defending her? If you're defending her, you don't even know what she's doing to these people. Obviously, I didn't even really know the extent of it until I spoke out against it. And once I exposed her, then I realized why God called me to do that. Because she's taking people's money and telling them what to do, and they're ending up jobless, homeless, rejected by their twin flame, and they're however many dollars in the hole, getting session after session with. A true teacher, healer, will only take certain clients. They'll make sure that, you know, they'll email back and forth and make sure you're, you know, a stable energy, that you're, you know, because they don't want to be taking advantage of people who are depressed and desperate and all that stuff. That's not a true teacher or healer. You want to see some true teachers and healers? You can go see who I'm subscribed to. There's even a prophet on there that I unsubbed because he was saying, oh, a pumpkin's evil, and he's all brainwashed and indoctrinated. But I said, you know what? I see his potential. I'm going to go resub him. And when I did, Prophet Cameron Edwards or something, I think his name is. When I did, how many subscribers did he have? 5. That was God confirming to me yeah, this guy's a good guy. Even, you know, he's not perfect, just like you. You fucked up. We all have. As long as you keep choosing God and re-choosing God and re-choosing God and constantly re-choosing God, which is what he does, you know, that I donated money to his channel. I support people who support truth. That doesn't mean they won't, you know, make mistakes. We all make mistakes. But your intention, if you know what you're doing is wrong and you just care about money and making money because it's really just fear-based. They're afraid they're not going to have enough money to feed their family. I've been there too. And I gave that up. I said, I'm tired of being afraid, God. It's up to you. I'm just going to serve you. And I'm going to have faith that you're going to provide me with what I need. And God has provided above and beyond my basic needs. So, you know, people can call me what they want. A Jezebel, a witch, a this, a that, or whatever. Imbalanced. Potty mouth, truck driver mouth. I don't give a shit. See, these people out here bother me. You know what? When you're too positive, you're headed for a breakdown, B. If you can't face your demons and your darkness, you're headed for a breakdown. All these people, they never want to say even one bad word. I mean, that's fine. Whatever. I'm not judging people. I'm just saying they want to project this image of being perfect Those are the ones you need to watch out for, because I've been there. I've been that person who's always trying to be positive, be positive, be positive, be positive, without looking at any. It's good to be positive, but you got to face the other shit too. If you're all about being positive, you're headed for a frickin' breakdown. The ones who project themselves as this perfect fluff person, those are the most imbalanced ones. I love rainbows and flowers and candy and blah, blah, blah and all that stuff. I like all the fluff in life, but I like the dark, nitty gritty too. The shit you don't want to take a look at. It doesn't feel good, but I like examining it. I like examining myself. All of that dark, endless abyss of the self shit. I like examining it because it helps me understand myself more, my past lives, where why I am where I am, and what's going on with my energies, and so on and so forth. You get the big picture. You get the full spectrum. You see yourself in context, all the stuff in context in relation to each other, so you can understand yourself completely, so you can feel complete and whole. Holocentric. Holocene is from holo, kainos. Holo meaning whole, kainos meaning new. Scene is from kainos. Holocene, holocentric, whole and new. You can't be brand new if you're not first whole. You can't be whole if all you're doing is focusing on good stuff. And then there's this little twin flame. I know there's these little twin flame cliques out there, and they got Facebook groups and this and that, and they're telling you, oh, no social media, don't do Facebook for a week. Why do you think they have to do that? I've never said anything like that, because I'm never even on that shit, hardly ever. I defriended all my Facebook friends, family, everybody. I'm just on there I check out Sacred Dreams. And I'll share some of their posts on my page. One is Gretchen Weber, and one is Anna Weber. Same picture that's on my YouTube channel. Not trying to hide. Those are the two profiles I have. Not trying to hide. I have Anna Weber, nickname Emerald Spider. So if people want to find me, they don't know how to use the description box to email me. But I don't use it hardly ever. So I don't need to say get off social media. So these people that say get off social media, that's because they're fucking addicted to social media. And they're projecting their shit onto you and telling you not to do it because they're addicted. Because they need to grow the fuck up. I've never done Twitter or Instagram or all this other shit. That's for the youngsters. I don't know. I barely can stand Facebook. I remember that shit was out for years, but even with cell phones, I'm like, nah, because I go against the grain. I don't like to just go with what everyone else is doing. It took me forever just to get a cell phone. It took me forever just to get on Facebook. I don't see it as a very useful tool. So anyway, I got like less than a minute and a half, so I don't know, I'm feeling this Sag energy, and I keep just having to share my truth, so there's some more truth for you, and I do it because I care, and it affects me in a negative way. I get panic attacks, whatever, but I do it. I go through the muck because I care. So, and I care about myself and getting my truth out. I have the right to defend myself if people want to attack me. It's all about truth. If you can't handle it, go to a twin flame fluffer. I love each and every one of you. and us as one whole. Holo scene, holocentric. That's what it's all about. Whole and new. Blessings to you all, and peace be upon you all.